Okay, I wanted to share a bit of an idea with you about something that I think is worth practicing, something that I use all the time in my playing, and it's something that you probably heard spoken about before, but I want to explain it in quite a simple kind of way, and it's not going to be too taxing to think about it. So the idea is to take your pentatonic scale and descend using 5-note kind of chunks or patterns. So you've probably heard this talked about in the context of Eric Johnson potentially, or Joe Bonamassa, someone like that. But typically that stuff is talking about things at very high speeds. What I'm talking about doesn't really even necessarily need to be fast to have the impact that I'm talking about. So take your pentatonic shape wherever it is. The backing track that I'm using is going to be in A flat major or F minor, so I'm going to use the F minor pentatonic. So we start up here on the 16th fret. And so the thing that I do quite a bit of is we're going to take this idea, so we're going to descend, and that'll be 5 notes. So typically most music is not grouped in 5s, so what you actually then get, so if we went kind of with the beat, and I'll just show you what happens, 3, 4. What you get there is a little bit of a polyrhythm, or you know, it's the sound of 5 against 4. It's quite a cool sound. Let's just up the click a sec so you can hear it even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically what happens is that at the start of the phrase, instead of having something like this, instead of that kind of straightforward, you get the added rhythmic kind of interest of that 5 against 4. So that's kind of what I think makes these things kind of interesting. So I'm not trying to play 5 notes in the space of 4. What I'm doing is playing even kind of 5-note phrases, but in proper 16th notes. And so what you then do with that is take the idea of descending through these 5, and then you choose the next, go back up, but start from the kind of next consecutive note. So you get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way that I kind of systematize it in my head is that if I'm starting my pentatonic note up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I'm going to end on like the second half of the pentatonic. And if I'm starting on the bottom half, so you know obviously like a pentatonic is 2 notes per string generally. So I'm going to start up here, so I need to end on this side of the pentatonic. If I start here, I need to end on this side. So let's just take that. So give that a try. Then kind of the most obvious thing is just to keep that going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might have missed one. So try that with the click. 2, 3, 4. And as I say, the way that I think about it is in terms of to get this to work, whichever side of the pentatonic, whether it's your first or second note that you're starting on, you're going to end on that as well. And then you're going to start on the kind of opposite side. So you get this kind of rocking thing where you go. And yeah, you could think about maybe ways to end that phrase in other more 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, give that a try across kind of each of the pentatonic shapes if you know them, and in each key. The idea is kind of just to be practicing this and ascending as well. And it's really good exercise to tell whether you're actually staying in time as well. It's really good to practice kind of playing sort of across the beat. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. So yeah, once you've kind of got the idea of that pattern kind of working in a few places, then as I say, think about adding the other pentatonic boxes. And to do it kind of fast and clean, it's harder than it seems. So I'm picking wise, I'm kind of going. So down, up, up, like that. Down, up, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, and down again. Down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, So that's what I'm going to be spending some time kind of working on as I'm trying to warm up this week, and just trying to get that concept. And it's one that works really nicely slowly too. Because it makes you really think about what's happening. And over time you could maybe build it up to be a bit quicker. But I think that's kind of a fun one to work on. Let me know if you have other ideas about using these kind of groups of 5. That's just a little thing that I've noticed a lot in my playing, and it helps to kind of give you that kind of rhythmic movement in the middle of a phrase as we're going across the bar. But it is quite difficult to get it quite clean and fast. Might be worth it though. Patreon will be where you can get the tabs for this as well as the backing track. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.